What's going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams here with The Distance. Got a video for you guys this afternoon. I got a post-fight video here for Juan Manuel Lopez versus Rafael Marquez. Match was for the WBO Featherweight Championship. Took place last Saturday night. Overall, it was a really good matchup to watch. Marquez versus Lopez. Um, we did see a lot of interchangeability between both fighters. Marquez countered well. Lopez showed a lot of composure, and in the matchup, especially with the point being taken off. And overall, there has been some criticism I've been reading over the internet over the last couple of nights over Marquez, quitting the matchup due to injury. But it is what it is. If you can't, perform at the, sometimes, in the sport you do have to suck it up and continue performing. But, in a sport like boxing, I can understand if there's a major shoulder injury and you don't want to continue on with the matchup. But who knows? But anyway, on to the matchup. First round was more of a feeling out round. Lopez kind of came in. I gave the round to Lopez. Lopez used a lot of movement. He jabbed. He threw the right hook off the jab. He, with all the, incorporated a lot of movement, used the jab effectively, worked well behind it. Marquez did slip in a couple counter shots in the first round, but I thought more than likely it was definitely a Lopez round. Second round, I did give to Lopez. Lopez started to land a lot more counter shots. Landed a lot. Excuse me, not counter shots. Landed more power shots. Landed a lot more right hooks. He started to come forward a little more, but he was getting countered again, and Marquez was landing little counters and using angles to where Lopez couldn't see where those counters were coming from. So I did give the round to Lopez just because he did land more power shots from the outside, but I just gave that round to Lopez. Third round I gave to Marquez. Marquez countered effectively in the round. I think even though Lopez landed some effective shots, it seemed more like a swing round. It could have gone either way. I gave it to Marquez because he landed effective counters. He came forward a little bit more, and that left hook counter on the inside was very effective for him in this round. Round 4 I definitely gave to Marquez. He hurt Lopez, landed a very good sequence of punches after he hurt him, which involved a double left hook and a right hand. And also there was the point deduction, which made it a 10-8 round, which on my card tied up the fight. Round 5, Lopez, I thought Lopez won. I thought it was kind of a little bit of a swing round as well, but Lopez, started to box a little more, incorporated a lot of boxing with a little bit of infighting as well. I did give that round to Lopez, though Marquez did land some good counters in that round as well. So I do give round 5 to Lopez. Round 6, I gave round 6 to Lopez. Lopez started to come forward, started to kind of come inside and outland him inside. And at first, if you look at the beginning of the round, he came forward and he was jabbing. He stayed on the outside a little bit more. But in the 5th round, you'll notice that he started to have more success with an overhand left. He started to have more success with that, and also, if you kind of look at the body language of Marquez, it looked like he was getting a little bit tired. And in round 6, it seemed as if he was kind of losing that composure. He was getting a little bit frustrated. He was having trouble landing counters because Lopez started to move away from that side and he started to land a lot more. So around 6 and 7, I did give them to Lopez based on the work rate. Threw more punches, landed more punches. Was still getting countered by the left hand occasionally at this point. Round 8, I made that one a 10-10 round. Both fighters could have won the round. I made it a 10-10 round. Though Lopez, I do believe, outlanded him. Marquez worked a lot as well and kind of stayed close to him in this round. So I did have on my card Lopez winning the matchup. And even with the point deduction, I had him winning the matchup. and I thought he was more than likely on his way to winning the matchup, depending on what could have happened in the last few rounds. Could he, because he wasn't knocking out Marquez. Marquez continued coming forward. He continued countering. He continued fighting. Pretty much he was trying to make it a fight, and Lopez pretty much just overwhelmed him with a lot of shots. Regarding him quitting in the matchup, regarding him stopping the matchup because of an injury, as I mentioned, I understand ending a matchup because of injury, because me I've been in sports most of my life, and to be quite honest, years ago I actually broke my ankle. I broke my ankle and continued playing. I actually continued playing basketball, and I kind of regret it to this day because I have all kinds of problems with that ankle. So I do understand him not wanting to continue on in the matchup because of an injury, especially to the shoulder, because you're punching with the shoulder. Even though that there are a lot of fighters out there that dig in deep and they continue to fight, whether they have a broken hand, broken fingers, broken jaw. I do understand, especially with an older fighter like Marquez, a young, hungry, up-and-coming lion such as a Juan Manuel Lopez. So I do understand from that extent. So, but at the same time, a lot of people are thinking like, wow, at this point of his career, this may be his last opportunity. To be quite honest, I think there's going to be a rematch. That's just my opinion. I think it's going to be a rematch to this fight. Who knows? But anyway, guys, that was The Distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.